Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making meatless tacos. Yes, meatless tacos. Along with, for dessert, a peach, apple, orange, cranberry smoothie with a hint of grapefruit. For this project, you will need a food processor, a food chopper, and a blender. First, we're going to use 2 cups of cauliflower, and we're going to put that in our food processor. That wouldn't make a difference. And then you can add your walnuts to your cauliflower. You want to give that a little chop as well. And then we're going to add seasonings to this spice called Cajun. And this is it here. And this is the cayenne, and I'm using a 1/4 tablespoon of cayenne. This is cayenne right in the middle. 2 teaspoons of cumin, garlic, and 1 tablespoon of salt. And I'm just going to add that in to my mixture, and we're going to blend that together. And 2 chipotles in adobo sauce. That's what this is. 2 chipotles in adobo sauce. And I'm just going to mix that into our already made mixture. And that looks like it's pretty well blended. What do you think? That looks pretty well blended to me. And now I'm going to preheat my oven to about 375. So the full cook time for this meatless taco is 30 minutes in the oven on temperature 375. So we're gonna go ahead and get that in this pan. And this pan is already pre-oiled with olive oil. So you don't have to worry about it sticking, but you do want to move it around at 15 minutes cook time, just so you can make sure everything is roasted. And just smooth that around, flatten it out. Actually, you know, I'm gonna do 2 pans just to make sure it's all roasted in that 30 minutes time frame. You can use a baking sheet, a pizza pan, however you deem fit for your meal. But for mine, I'm going to make it as flat as I can and the layer as thin as I can. And this will ensure the toasted look. So I'm just going to flatten that out and make it as thin as possible. Okay. Now I'm going to stick this in the oven for 30 minutes, and we're going to work on the side dishes, which are pico, guacamole, and corn salad, while we wait for these to brown. Next, we're going to make the guacamole, and we're going to use onions, cilantro, salt, garlic, and the Cajun seasoning for a splash of lime. And that is the guacamole. Next, we're going to make corn salad. And as you can see, our meat has came out the oven and it is very hot and it is very delicious. This is what the meat looks like after it is done, after it has roasted, and it is very tasty. So we're gonna just sit that there and let it cool. Let that cool. And we're gonna get started on our corn salad. Gonna need a clean pan. Turn your your heat to about medium. And for the corn salad, we're going to need black beans, corn, jalapenos, salt, lime, and cilantro, which is on this plate here. Salt, lime, and cilantro. About a tablespoon of salt. A few squeezes of lime. And as you know, I'm using a Cajun seasoning. That would be this red seasoning here. About two stems of cilantro, and I'm adding garlic to mine because I like garlic in mine. So yeah, and this would be our brown rice. Okay, and our olive oil is nice and heated. So we're going to add our corn. Add our seasonings. Now we're going to add the jalapenos and a little jalapeno juice. Turn that up just a little. Jalapenos are pretty spicy. Okay, so it's brown enough for me. You might like yours a little darker, but golden is fine for me. So I'm going to go ahead and add my black beans. And mix it all around so you get all of your seasonings back out of the pan. You may want to add a little more corn. I only use a 1/4 cup of corn. And next we're going to make the smoothie from peaches, oranges, apples, cranberries, and grapefruit. We have pecans here. We're going to top the smoothie with pecans. So actually you can like eat it as a dessert or drink it as a smoothie. 2 in 1, 2 for 1. Okay, and we're going to puree. That should be good. And now we're going to chop our pecans. Ground them down fine and mix with your greatest grain, maybe whole wheat or amaranth flour or any kind of whole grain flour or plant-based flour, non-bleached. Just give it a mix, put a little oil in it, no egg, no milk, no dairy whatsoever, and you can bake that. Maybe even add a few teaspoons of spreading peanut butter, and you can make peanut butter cookies. So I hope that you have enjoyed our video for our meatless taco and smoothie. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up to like, share, or subscribe. Thank you and have a good evening.